Fred MacMurray, born on August 30th, 1908 in Illinois, was raised in a modest household in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, which grounded him with a deep sense of humility and a strong work ethic. Early in his life, MacMurray's interest in music led him to play the saxophone, and he even studied music on a scholarship at Carroll College. Although he began his career in entertainment through vaudeville, and as a musician, MacMurray soon transitioned into acting, signing with Paramount Pictures in the early 1930s. His breakthrough role in 1935's The Gilded Lily, opposite Claudette Colbert, helped him establish himself as a charming, everyman leading man. Throughout the 1930s and 1940s, MacMurray appeared in numerous successful films and garnered admiration for his easygoing presence, whether in comedies or dramas, making him a household name. Transitioning to Hollywood fame, MacMurray's versatility as an actor shone through in both comedic and dramatic roles. His career reached new heights with his 1944 performance in Double Indemnity, where he portrayed Walter Neff, an insurance salesman entangled in a dark murder plot. This film noir role showcased MacMurray's ability to captivate audiences with a performance that was both complex and morally ambiguous. While the 1940s cemented his status as a popular leading man, MacMurray's true legacy also lies in his contributions to family films, particularly his roles in Disney movies like The Shaggy Dog, 1959, and The Absent-Minded Professor, 1961. These films showcased MacMurray's knack for physical comedy, making him a beloved figure for both children and adults. By the 1960s, MacMurray's career was firmly entrenched in the hearts of audiences. Iconic television role: My Three Sons. Perhaps Fred MacMurray's most iconic role was that of widowed father Steve Douglas on the popular television sitcom My Three Sons, 1960 to 1972. The show, which ran for 12 seasons, highlighted MacMurray's ability to portray a wise and steady father figure, guiding his children through life's challenges. This portrayal of stable fatherhood during a time of cultural change resonated deeply with American families. MacMurray's commitment to the role of Steve Douglas not only endeared him to television audiences, but also solidified his place as a respected figure in both Hollywood and homes across America. His portrayal of a patriarch who balanced love, patience, and humor created a lasting impression that continues to influence portrayals of fatherhood in the media. A Life Beyond Hollywood, Family and Personal Struggles. Off-screen, Fred MacMurray led a life that reflected his personal values of stability and family. His first marriage to Lillian "Lily" Lamont in 1936 was marked by mutual respect and support. Although Lily was not involved in the entertainment industry, she provided a steady, grounding presence in MacMurray's life. Together they adopted 2 children, Susan and Robert, and led a relatively private life away from the limelight in the San Fernando Valley. After Lily's passing in 1953, MacMurray was devastated, retreating from public life for a time to care for his young children. However, he found love again in 1954 with actress June Haver, and they shared a loving marriage for over 40 years, raising twin daughters and prioritizing family life over Hollywood glamour. The quiet businessman, MacMurray's ventures. In addition to his successful career in Hollywood, Fred MacMurray was also a savvy businessman with a sharp sense of financial management. While most actors were concerned with securing their next role, MacMurray focused on building wealth and financial security for his future. In 1941, MacMurray invested in a sprawling 1,750-acre estate in Northern California, which he named MacMurray Ranch. Here, he cultivated a range of crops and raised prized Aberdeen Angus cattle, demonstrating his passion for agriculture. MacMurray's ventures didn't end there. He also made strategic investments in real estate, including the Bryson Apartment Hotel in Los Angeles, and formed a production company, Mutual Pictures, with former actor Leslie Fenton. This business acumen ensured MacMurray's financial stability long after his acting career slowed. A complicated final years. As MacMurray's career slowed in the late 1970s, he faced significant health challenges. A lifelong smoker, MacMurray was diagnosed with throat cancer, which required intensive treatment. Despite his health struggles, MacMurray remained resilient and continued to work, even undergoing treatment while filming his final projects. His health further deteriorated when he suffered a severe stroke in 1988, which left him paralyzed on one side and impaired his speech. However, MacMurray's determination saw him through extensive therapy, and he made an impressive recovery, regaining most of his physical functions. Unfortunately, in addition to his previous health battles, MacMurray was also diagnosed with leukemia, a disease that would ultimately claim his life in 1991. His passing marked the end of an era for the American film and television industries. The legacy of Fred MacMurray. Fred MacMurray's funeral in 1991 was attended by close friends, family, and colleagues who had admired him throughout his life and career. Despite the private nature of the event, there was one unexpected guest whose presence spoke volumes about MacMurray's quiet generosity and the loyalty he inspired. Tommy Kirk, a former Disney star, appeared at the funeral, surprising many who didn't expect to see him there. Kirk, once a rising star alongside MacMurray in films like The Shaggy Dog, had been ousted from Hollywood after his sexuality was discovered, a moment that led to the unraveling of his promising career. Despite their professional relationship ending due to the industry's prejudices, MacMurray had always been kind and supportive to Kirk, even during his fall from grace. Kirk's attendance at MacMurray's funeral was a poignant and silent tribute to the actor's integrity and quiet support during one of the toughest periods in Kirk's life. A gesture of respect. Tommy Kirk at the funeral. Tommy Kirk's presence at MacMurray's funeral was more than just a nod to a past co-star. It was a heartfelt recognition of MacMurray's character. Kirk, who had been cast out of Hollywood because of his sexuality, had few colleagues who stood by him during his struggles. However, MacMurray had never treated him with judgment or cruelty. Instead, MacMurray had shown respect and kindness, which left a lasting impression on Kirk. At the funeral, Kirk did not seek attention. He stood quietly at the back, reflecting on the impact MacMurray had on his life. For Kirk, MacMurray represented one of the rare individuals in Hollywood who showed compassion and decency, a contrast to the industry's harsh treatment of him. This gesture was a silent, dignified affirmation of MacMurray's humanity and decency, a trait that would forever remain part of his legacy. Fred MacMurray's enduring impact. Fred MacMurray's legacy goes beyond his successful film and television career. His quiet generosity, loyalty to friends, and commitment to family have left a lasting mark on those who knew him. Though MacMurray was a private man, his actions spoke volumes. His influence extended far beyond the screen, showing that even in a world often dominated by fame and scandal, a person could rise above the noise and be remembered for their kindness, integrity, and respect for others. The relationships he cultivated, including his enduring bond with Tommy Kirk, serve as a reminder of the importance of human decency and the quiet strength that comes from true character. MacMurray's legacy continues to resonate with fans and colleagues alike, a testament to a man who led by example. Remembering MacMurray, a Hollywood icon. Fred MacMurray's journey through Hollywood was marked by significant professional and personal achievements. He was a man who valued family over fame, and his legacy is a reflection of the stability and decency he maintained in a world that often prized spectacle over substance. Through his iconic roles in both comedy and drama, MacMurray captured the hearts of audiences. Yet it was his real-life persona that left a deeper imprint. As an actor, businessman, and father, MacMurray demonstrated that one could achieve great success without compromising personal values. Today, his contributions to the entertainment industry, coupled with the lessons he imparted about loyalty, family, and character, continue to inspire. MacMurray may have passed, but his legacy lives on through the roles he played and the lives he touched.